Hello everyone. This is Jabulile, aka Malushaba, and this is Rural Life and Sustainable Living. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. In today's video, I'm making a homemade sandwich. Well, so yesterday I made soy milk for butter. I made homemade butter yesterday, plant-based butter. As you know, guys, I'm plant-based. So I made some milk for my butter, and this is basically soy milk, basically, is the milk that I was using. This is okara. Basically, it's the pulp from the soy milk. So I'm gonna use this pulp to make patties. Maybe I'll get like 2 patties, 3 if I'm lucky. And then I've got some chilies, coriander, and spring onions or green onions from my garden. So I'm going to use these as part of my flavoring for my patties. And then I'm going to use a bit of spices as well. One of them is going to be, or some of them I'm going to use garlic powder. I'm going to use some black pepper, and then I'll see also what I have in my pantry that I can use to spice up my patties. So yeah, also with the milk that I made yesterday for the butter, I'm also going to make cheese, which you're gonna see. Okay, I've added onions to this whole mix, and then I've already put in some spice, as I said, in here. And I have an issue with onions, guys. I can't eat onions unless they are finely chopped. As you see them like this, they are not fine enough. So I need to make them finer. That's the only way I can eat onion. Otherwise, I can't. So I'm going to make those finer and then put them in there. And then, yeah, I'll make my patties from there. Okay, so here's my bread. I haven't taken it out of the pan yet. I'm going to do that now. And yeah, hopefully it's okay even inside. As you can see on top, it looks perfect. So, oh, by the way, it's garlic bread, as in I put garlic in the mix. So it has that nice garlic smell that I love very, very much. And then I'm going to add garlic to okay, maybe I'm going to put too much garlic in my food, but I love garlic. We'll see. Because already in my patty, remember, my patty makes this garlic powder. There's garlic powder in here. I love especially fresh garlic and olive oil. It's perfect with butter as well. So I might just do that. But we'll see. I don't want to over garlicalize my food. So maybe I'll scratch that. So yeah, there it is. I want you to see how scrumptious it looks after taking it out of the oven. Look at that. Look at that. I just want to slice it and put butter on it and put it in my mouth. So I have added flour to the mixture to act as a binding agent. So now I'm going to roll it into balls and then make the patty. So as you can see, I got 4 patties out of my mix. This one is a bit chubby. I forgot to add that I also added soy sauce for taste, basically. And then also, yeah, I'm using the same pan. Don't judge me. I know you're looking at this like, why is she using a bread pan? Because recycling, hello. I was using it for bread, so why not use it for making these as well? Yabo, I'm recycling, guys, recycling. But also, who has time to wash 2 pence, guys. Honestly, who has time to wash 2 pence? Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in the oven. Put the pan in the oven, and then we shall see. I hope they hold up their shape and they don't crumble before I eat them. Or like, okay, basically while they're in the oven and after taking them out. So just basically no crumbling. That's what I'm saying. Don't crumble. Stay in shape. Keep your shape. Okay, pan we go. Okay, so I've prepared these. These are going into I'm basically making a sandwich, guys. I'm working as hard as I am to make a sandwich. This is all for a sandwich that I'm gonna eat for dinner and breakfast, because I haven't actually eaten breakfast yet. But anyways, so I just want to explain with regards to onions. I grew up not eating onions at all. I just couldn't. The texture of it, it's not that it makes me sick or anything. The texture of it in my mouth is problematic. But over time, I've learned to eat bigger pieces when it's raw, especially red onion. But it's I think maybe with red onion, it's more about the taste. I don't know. But I've kind of like taught myself to I don't know. Yeah, I've learned to tolerate the texture, how the feel of it in my mouth, so I am able to eat thicker pieces when it's raw, and yeah, so this is all gonna go onto my sandwich, and then now I'm gonna make the cheese. Okay, so looks like the shape held up, and it is looking like it is ready to be eaten. So just to mention, if you decide to fry your patties, just remember that okara sucks oil like nothing. So I prefer to rather put it in the oven and then put oil on top of it, line the pan with oil, and just make sure that even at the bottom the patties are oiled, and that way you don't have to use too much oil, but it might be dry as well. So just make sure you have enough sauce for your patties or sandwich. But otherwise, taste is great. I tasted this one, so taste is good. Taste is great. And I'm still gonna, because I took them out of the oven and then put more oil. So I'm gonna taste again just to make sure they're not dry. So I'll let you know if they're dry or not. But they were still wet inside, so they were not ready. So I can't really say that, I can't really give you the results as yet because they were not done. So yeah, patties made. Okara patties. Soy pulp, basically. Soy pulp patties. Plant-based. Mwah. So this is my butter, and as you can see on top there's a bit of oil. I'm not sure why, but anyways, as you can see inside, it's very inside. As you can see, the butter is buttering, and it is delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna have a little snack before I go on to my sandwich. Absolutely yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm just getting some strength before I make my sandwich. And here it is, guys. My plant-based sandwich with homemade bread, homemade okara, soybean pulp, basically, homemade okara patties, and homemade cheese, although the consistency is not great, but it tastes wonderful, as well as homemade sauerkraut. And might have forgotten this and that, but yeah, basically that's the gist of it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Mwah.